The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. So we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the #1 team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The TCU Horned Frogs offense is up first today. And it comes down to this after a brutal regular season schedule. All these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
If you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
The completion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. He's cooked. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Black. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Baker. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Black. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's James. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Setting the tone early. How about the execution opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they're bringing football to the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, TCU.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hop over the middle. It's Stewart. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Bell. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's James.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Moves out of the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have it.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Baker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Can he get there on the ground? And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the Horned Frogs churn out another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it in the open. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, TCU.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Prescorn. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Finally throws it deep to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Redskins will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And it's a bunch formation. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. We'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive? And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Touchdown, TCU. 6 points for the special teams. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Bell. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Horned offense takes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delayed game of offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Receivers are bunched together. From the shotgun, drops back. The sure hands. It's Baker. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's James. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Refusing to be stopped in this play. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's James. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Bell. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The receiver makes the catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Sun Belt Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up with his possession. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Back to throw. It's Gray. Cannot connect, and his first throw is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it go on the move. He makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Throwing off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Morgan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And they'll kick it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's James. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's James. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
why I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
That makes the score TCU 51, Michigan 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. To throw, it's Gray. Receiver makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free is the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Across the 40, at the 20, at the 10. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the pick six is wiped away by the defensive pass interference. What a huge call there and a big momentum shift. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. QB bootlegs here. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. He's back to throw again on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Pulls it in. It's James. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Horned Frogs, they come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, TCU. They couldn't stop him there. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. A play action looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Short completion. A third down play coming up. To throw, it's Gray. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It's a shotgun run call. He's found some room at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Christian. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
That makes the score TCU 65, Michigan 7.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed off. Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Looking to pass. It's Gray. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here.
First down for the offense.
It's a quarterback keeper. Jukes to get free. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
a fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group has been picky. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Grinding away on the ground. Running through the tackle. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hand off to the single back. Breaks in open space. Nice run. It's brought down to the 44.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
He's stopping at the 49, but that'll be a first down. It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. First down and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.